I think we have a great program. It's like we dig deep in programming, and we dig deep a couple other places like database administration. But otherwise, the program is very broad. So our employers like the fact that the people who are, for example, writing code understand how networking works, understand how to code in such a way that the networking is efficient. So I think the breadth of our program is one of our biggest assets. And probably, I think the biggest advantage we have here is the city of Topeka, because there's dozens and dozens of IT shops around here, and some of them have empty desks. We also have a lot of internships, and so typically our students get internships in their junior year, and many of them are already working full-time in IT before they graduate. We have a Bachelor of Science and a Bachelor of Arts, both in software development. The main difference between the BS and the BA is the BS has more math and the BA has less math. We also have a BA in digital forensics, which is a little more customized toward that. Although really the difference between the BA in software development and the BA in digital forensics is basically 2 courses. You're required to do 2 electives. So if you took the regular BA and took those 2 forensics courses, you have both degrees really. And we have a new BS in data science, which has more of an emphasis on advanced statistics and more data mining and things like that. Pick one, whichever, in terms of the software development, pick either the BS if they like math or the BA if they don't like math. Until you take Math 141, which is the applied calculus, you're not really locked into the BA. The first different requirement is the math, Calc 1. The BS students take the same calculus that the math majors take, the 5-hour calc, whereas the BA students can either do that or take Math 141, which is the business calc. The introductory course, the CM 111 plus lab, will really tell you if you like programming, because not everybody likes it. It's a lot of detailed thinking. A lot of things you have to learn, but once you learn those things, you can build anything you want. And I'll write full-blown apps in class, starting from almost nothing, just to show them the thought process and how you get from A to B, because it's kind of a jagged line. So you may have that next great idea, you never know. What we're going to do is give you the tools to build whatever it is you visualize. If you do the work, you will be successful. Don't just work. We want you to have a social life too. College is about balance. So the engagement really comes later on. At the beginning, you're pretty much engaged with 1 or 2 faculty in intro courses where you're learning how to do stuff that later on will be valuable skills that will help you. Our faculty are just absolutely, the best. And we're here at Washburn because we love interacting with students. Most of our students stay local and get jobs in local businesses. We have a lot of local businesses and local IT shops. And of course, what they do is very specialized, but most of it is support of a business of some kind. We have had people, we had a student go to Berkeley and get a master's degree. We've had students go to Google and get jobs there. Probably California is a good place for people that don't stay in Topeka. So really, there's any number of things people could do. We also have students that are, vice presidents of local shops. I think one perception is that computer science is very tedious and boring, and there are aspects of it that are, but it's also very creative. And my source code to me is beautiful, and it's kind of a work of art. The organization of it, the order of the steps, how things are laid out, how things are indented, all of that is just something I take great pride in. I just don't think people see it as a creative endeavor that it really is.